morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we're going to work on the 100-day project. And I've just got these strips here. Let's just move these out of the way. What I'm going to do, I've got this big book here, Storia Universale Illustrata. I need to glue that down. And I'm going to do, I loved Pam, wonderful Pam from Pandora's Junk Journals, I just love your work, Pam. You're always saying you're inspired by everybody else, but I think you have your own unique style, which is amazing and inspires me. So it all goes round in circles. Anyway, Pam made this, she had a bigger book and she made, she put all of her favorite things in the book. So that's what I wanted to do. So it won't be for sale. I'm making it to put some of my favorite pages in that we've scanned maybe and you know, put in kits. And I don't sell those pages, obviously, because they're being scanned already. And I, you know, anything that I sell you guys, unless you specifically ask me for it because you want to have it, not because you want to scan it, you know, I think that it becomes your you own it. Once you purchase something from me, it's yours. So I would never sell you anything that I've scanned, because then that's unfair, because then, you know, you need to be able to scan it if you want to scan it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly, but yeah, I don't feel it's correct of me to sell things that I've scanned. So, but I do have those pages that I have scanned, and I need places to put them. Did a lot of gluing yesterday. I need to get this off. It's like a huge thick layer. These are the best things. So I'm just going to put this fabric on here to strengthen the spine. It's really not the spine itself, it's the join of the spine where the covers are attached to the actual spine of the book, if that makes sense. That's why I add my fabric there. So I just put a bit of PVA glue. I find PVA glue is wonderful, cheap, El Cheapo glue, and wonderful and non-toxic. Great, even kids can use it. Not eat it, but use it. So I'm just going to glue this on here, and then I'm going to prepare. I'm going to do a hidden spine. I'll tell you why. Because this is a lovely leather spine, and also it, so obviously we're doing the 100-day project. I don't know if I said that. What am I saying? Oh, I'm going to do a hidden spine because it's curved, and then the pages don't sit properly. So I have to do a hidden spine in this one. So we'll prepare that, and then we'll gather pages. We'll go through the pages. Now, I do have another packet of wet ones somewhere, and I cannot find them. I finished them, and I can't find them anywhere. It's just driving me bananas. And I went to the supermarket today, and it didn't even occur to me before I went to the post office. It didn't occur to me to go and buy some more wet ones. Silly. So this is an old wet one that was in my bin, and I've just wet it, which is good. Like I'll fish out a few more and I'll use them up that way. So that, I don't know if I got any glue. This glue is nearly finished. I'm gonna have to. Probably don't have the best jumper on. Sweater for the Americans. Those of you, any new Americans that are following me, a jumper in Australia is a sweater in America, not a jumpsuit. We would call it a jumpsuit, the one, you know, the full body thing. So that's preparing that. Now, I have gathered a few pages, but I actually have a whole box of baked pages. So I probably could make 20 books. But anyway, let's start with one. So, and then I'm going to get my straw paper. I always like to use my straw paper because it's quite a nice, strong sort of paper. Fold that up. This is going to be the base of my hidden spine. And I might grab a favorite fabric. Why don't we go do favorite papers? We might as well have a fabric that I like. Let me just hop up and grab one. It'd be hard to choose. Oh well, this is always a favorite. Should I use some of this? No, I'm not going to use that. Oh, what about this? I'll just use some of this if it's long enough, tall enough. I'm going to use this ticking. It's not old, but I love this ticking. So I'm going to put my glue on the paper and then put the ticking, because you will be able to see it peekabooing. I just need to get a few pieces of paper. Got a piece of linen there. So the linen that I glued down is just this one. It's from one of those vintage embroideries. Oh, God, I'm jigging about. That's why I'm huffing and puffing, because I'm up and down, jigging around. Okay, let's put this down. Is that enough? Just. Okay, glue. I need glue. I think this will... This might make a rude noise because it is at the end. If you hear a rude noise, it's not me. Let's just say that. I don't think I asked how you all are either. How rude of me. How is everyone? Just in case I didn't ask. If I did ask, I apologise for being repetitive. I'm a bit of a scatterbrain today. So yeah, I just had a chat to Mum. I watched her video. Not her video, Sarah's video. On Sarah's channel, Roxy Creations by Sarah. I'll link it in the description if I remember. That's a big one, isn't it? Remembering something. Anyway, Sarah videoed. Mum was just recently in Sydney because my nephew was sailing in, I think it was the Australian Championships for the 18-footer skiffs, boats. Followed in his daddy's footsteps and grandpa's. My dad was he didn't sail 18-footers, but he sailed other boats. Just loved it. It's a passion that he picked up when he moved from Sydney to Melbourne before I was born. Anyway, so Mum went down to watch. They all went on the ferry. I was a bit envious because I wasn't there. And so Sarah videoed Mum's, sounding very unfit, Mum's, what's it called? Her document journal. And she also videoed her Roxy's Journal of Stitchery to date. So I watched that video and I said to Mum, I was giggling because Sarah was trying to pull things out of the pockets and Mum's glued them in. And I thought, Mum, you're so not a journaler in the sense that she, you know, they annoyed her because they kept falling out. So she just stuck them in. And Sarah, I could tell that Sarah hadn't spoke. I don't know. She might have spoken a bit to Mum about it, but she was like trying to pull them out. And she's like, oh, it's stuck in. It is double-sided, but it's stuck in. And I was just giggling away because I knew that Mum had said to me, oh, they're annoying me. They keep falling out. But I didn't know that Mum had actually just gone and stuck them in. Anyway, it's really, really lovely. It was a fun video to watch. So thank you, Sarah, for doing that. Although Sarah doesn't have time to watch this video. But anyway, just saying. Okay. Right. Make sure it's all stuck down. And that is my hidden spine. So we'll have to let that dry. Then what I'll do, where's my book? Here. What I do is, see if that will fit in there. Oh, I think I made it tall. I had the fabric overhanging, that's right. So what I'll do is I measure this. I find the center, I'll just show you. You can buy special like bookmaking sort of bookmaking things. I should measure, I'll measure the paper. It's 26 centimeters. I should find the center first. That way. Oh gosh, why do we have to have these weird numbers? 12, I'll do 12.4, which is 6.2. I can hardly see. 2, okay. And then I need to find the center here. And I'll probably do 3 signatures. Actually, I can draw that. I can draw a line down there now. Like so. And I'll just say it's 26. So my center is 13. And then I just measure 1 centimeter on either side. So put this here. So it is easier if you're doing like 3 signatures. It's easy because you find the center and then you put 2 on each side. I'll just do some more lines down, markings down here. You just put 2 on each side. But if you do 2, you've got to, I don't know how, I've never done 2 signatures, but it'd be different figuring it out. I guess you'd find the center and then do an amount on either side of the center for your 2 signatures. So there's my halfway point. And then in this one, I think I like to use inches when I measure this. I flip it over and I'll do 2.5. I just eyeball it. So 6, 4, 2.5. There we go. And then I'll punch my holes in there. And then I'll punch my holes, and then I'll be able to see my holes, and I stitch my signatures onto this. And then that gets glued into the book. Okay, so now I'll put that aside to dry. I'm not going to punch my holes before it dries. Put that over there. Put these sticky bits over there to dry. And now, and we will decorate also, do some sort of decoration here as well, like Pam did. I don't want to cover it all because I like it. And we're going to have work in it. So I might do a few videos. Now, I'll just show you downstairs. I had some papers that Steffi had scanned that he had used in the digital kit. So I just wanted to show you what I've got. And this might be enough for this book. I don't know. Now, I got one of these. These were the book covers that I showed you in a video. They're very dirty, but I would like to put one somewhere. Anyway, they're 1790s. The other one has the dates on. This one doesn't have a date on, but they're the same writing, so I'm assuming they're all from the same time period. It's someone's bookkeeping there. So I'm going to put that in. And I thought these bits could glue down, or like that could glue, and that could glue. And maybe that could glue like that. Well, then I'm covering up the numbers. I don't know. I could make that a flip. Yeah, I want to play with that. This was something I was mucking around with. I might know if I cut that up or do something with that. I found I had this. I don't know where that came from. Someone must have given it to me, I think. This was a messy painting that I did. I think I scanned it. Just some playing around, trying to practice. And then a piece of this ledger paper. And then I've used some of this before. So I love it. I've put a piece in there. Then this book, I think I had one of these books that was falling apart, and the rest of them I sold 1830, but they are a thinner rag paper. And then I've got these. These have all been scanned. This book, I did sell a lot of the pages, and then I kept some. So they're just sort of plain. Some of them are plain, some of them aren't. I had found this letter. I might as well put that there. And then I had this piece. I thought I might rip this in half. I don't know where this came from. I don't know. Like my dealer man, he just gets me boxes. Like I get a box of stuff, and then it's got all these. I mean, that's not that old. That's 1927, but it's lovely. This is a book that was falling apart, 1729. Oh, that's old. And look at the image. So I thought I'd keep that and put that in. There's a few extra pages there that I could probably use for something else. I had these, I can't remember. Oh, these 1885. I don't know where these came from. I have scanned them. I haven't done anything with them, but I love them. I don't think I would cover them up at all. I just want to put them somewhere. Really nice colour. That's a really thick lined paper. It's definitely from the 1800s. It's lined. It's almost raggy paper. This is raggy lined paper. It's even got the stamp on it. I was wondering if, these things could be good to print on. Maybe I'll take those out. I might print on those. I might make them A4 and print on them. That could be cool on one side. Some of these, I've got these with the flowery bits at the end that are all falling apart. I thought I'd put a few of those in. I don't need to put that one in as well. I'll put that one in someone's journal because I've got lots of them. Oh, did I tell you the story about this paper? It's yellowing. I'm pretty sure it's this one. My mother-in-law came over and she's planning a trip somewhere, and so she's hopeless on the computer, so she has to do that sort of stuff with us. And so we've given her lessons. She's bought a computer. She spent hours having lessons with Steffi, but she doesn't use it, and then she forgets. And then we bought them an iPad. We thought, the iPad will be easier for them. I mean, they just go bananas. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law, they just can't cope with the iPad either. So I said to Steffi, look, can you get the iPad back? We could do it too. They don't use it. So then we asked them for it back, and they're like, no. We're like, we'll get you something else, but no, they won't. Anyway, she came over. She had to look up this holiday, and she had this notepad, and it's yellowing. And I said, oh, look at that lovely paper. And she said, here, you can have it. I'm like, great, thank you. And I gave her a new one. So there you go. I just like that paper. So I'll put that in because I could maybe want to write notes or something, and I don't mind covering it up. And then this is a piece of ledger paper that lovely Pam sent me. So I thought that's a nice place to put it. And then I had this that was in some papers. I don't know. It's a bit raggy as well, this one. And it's a bit of a file folder. It's the remains of a file folder. So I thought, I've got those. And then I have this. I love these. This is the exterior of a book falling apart. Oh, there's another nice page. Don't rip. I want to get that off. I want to try and print on these with some removable tape. I'm going to have a go at that. See what happens. Get that off with that. If it gets a hole, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's going to go. But I could use Hinge, something like that, in. And then what's this? Oh, that's just a piece like that. That could be nice to put in someone's journal. And then this I'm going to hinge. Oh, this is like all broken. So I might hinge that. These little pages, I won't use those. That's another one I can print on. I just found this pile. That's cute. I'll put that in. I've sold all of that book, I think. I just kept it one page. I just found this pile over there. I've got piles of, I've got a whole box full of this stuff. So I just need to start using it, don't I? Yeah. There's quite a lot here. So if anyone, I mean, I'm happy to, if anyone wants a couple of these things, I'm happy, but I know that I've already scanned them. They have been scanned. So, you know, like, that's why I don't really sell them. I do put some of them in, but I just, you know, some of them I keep because I need them for digital kits. We'll put one of these in. That one, and we'll put this one in. And we have scanned these. I don't know. I probably need to make a new digital with that sort of stuff. Okay, that's probably going to be enough. I won't even go on my box, but I've got quite a few big, quite a lot of big book covers. So I think that I will do multiple ones. Now, what I don't want to do is, I'm going to do 3 signatures. I don't want to trim those edges off, do I? So these are just going to be borderline. So now what we'll do, we've got all these papers here. Let's just go through and separate them into 3 piles. And I'll better move my wet one. I'll put my wet one there. Actually, I could put my wet one up here in the thing. Sorry, I'm shaking you. There we go. I'll put it up in the arm. Okay, put that there, and we'll have 3 piles of papers. You probably can't see it. Okay. So I just divide them. That's got to be hinged, that one. I'm going to separate that one because it's all broken. So I'm going to hinge it. Might hinge it with this. And I'll only actually put one in. I might hinge, that's the front of that. I'll hinge this. I'll just put one in. They're going to hinge, those 2. This one I'm going to cut in half. Now, where's my chomper? Yeah. So I'll cut this one in half, and I'm going to hinge that. It's very stiff, so I will when I hinge it, it won't be exactly half. When I hinge it, I'll use like straw paper, so I just put one there and one there, but I need to find a partner for it, don't I? A hinging partner. So I'll just bring this one back. That can go there with that. They're going to hinge. And anything hingy over here, I don't know. We'll have to put that as... Now I've lost track. They're hinging. So, well, actually, I'll put that one in the centre. 1, 2. So I've only got one here. Because I don't want to have 2 hingies together. So I'll put this one here. This one's going to fold like this. So there's 2. That's got 2. That one's got 3. And that one's got 3. This has got 2. So now it's got 3. Will be 3 with that. So I'll put that one there. That one. This one I'm going to fold. Now, what I'll do is I'll have to fix that, won't I? Now, this one is I'm going to fold it. It has this little bit coming up. Well, I guess just take that off. Take it off. Fold it like that. So that one, that's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one's got 4. So I guess I'll put that one there. This one. Oh, here we go. Now, what have we got going on here? I wanted the image. that can hinge with this. They're going to hinge together. I'll just put them like that. That's going there. I've lost track now of what I put in there. And we'll have one each of these. We do need a place to put our favourite papers. I might put that one in a different book because we've got two of the same. This I was going to rip because it's so big. Or, no, I'm going to rip it. Okay, and I'll put that in a different one, or I'll use it in someone's journal. Because once I've kept a piece, I don't need to keep a million. And I think I'll put that one over here. So you've got plenty of pages here. I won't put this in, but I might cut bits out. You never know. We'll put this. Now, let's just see how tall. I'll put this. I want to hinge this one to something. I'm going to hinge this one too. This one needs to be hinged as well. They can hinge together. They can go over there. We'll have we had any of these pages yet? No. Put those in. Actually, we've got all the decorative pages there. Let's put that one there. And we'll put... how's that one doing? Oh, that one's doing well. So thick. Put that one there. We'll have this one. We'll put this one here. That can go in a pocket. This one can go here, and I'll put that one there. So there's my 3 signatures. I might have too many pages. We'll just see. We don't want it to become a gator mouth. I'll just put them like that. Now let's sort them out. Let's see what we have in the first signature. We have this. Right, let's do the hinging first. Before we do anything else, we'll do the hinging. Put those over there. These two need to hinge, and those all need to go over there. So let me move my book for a second. But I do need to keep my book near because I need to take my measurements. And they're eyeballing measurements. They're not perfect measurements. We eyeball it. I need to grab some. I know I've got some straw paper under here somewhere. So if you don't mind, I'm going to work on this for a few days, a couple of days. I don't know how many days. I've got to get my, it's all attached. It's all going to fall on the floor. Ah, the trials and tribulations. I've got this piece, and I'm just going to grab this piece. Okay, move forward so I don't fall off my chair. Okay. Right, so that with this project, I'm not exactly going to necessarily be overly decorating my pages. What I want to do is what Pam's doing. I'm copying you, Pam. Hope you don't mind. I just thought it was a fabulous idea. I just want to have a place to put some of these lovely pages, and then I want to put, you know, some of the ideas that we've been doing in the 100-day project in, so that I keep them. And I'm looking for my glue stick. And I should crease this first. So this is already one of the 100-day project ideas, is the hinging of the pages that don't fit or that are weak in the spine, in the join in the center. They're broken or weak, and so therefore they need to be hinged. Probably that is the direction there. Maybe I'll put it like this. I'll do this page first. I just want these books. Sometimes these old books. Sometimes we just have to rip the pages out. They are glued in these horrible covers that aren't nice. They are glued in there. They've been repaired probably multiple times. Okay, and glue this side. Don't need it to be that. So I was going to glue it like that. So let's just put our glue along here. But I like this. Even though it's like, you know, it probably looks like a dog's breakfast to someone, I actually like it. So I want to keep it. Now I do have a bit of thing there, so we'll have to, I'll let that dry, but I'll probably do some sort of gluing there. And I'm just going to snip this down the center and here, and I'm going to glue those little bits down. And it's really, I mean, if you start, you know, you can put your ideas in and it can be a whatever book. I like whatever books. Like, not designed for writing so much, although it could be. You could create like you could put one of these together with your favorite papers, and then you could put little fabric samples in. That would be fun. If that doesn't stick, I'll put more glue. So there's one page hinged. One page is hinged. The next. Let's go to the next. So it's not really tall enough, but I actually don't want it to be, I think it's tall enough for my book. Yes. So I'm going to tear this, and I may glue these pages in such a way that I'll fold them up if they're too long. So put my glue on here. Oopsie. So tomorrow we'll stitch in the signatures, I think. So I want to put that there like that. Now I've got a sticky bit there, so I'll have to deal with that. And then here, I do have this, there's a bit of glue here. So I want to just take that off. That's better, because otherwise it'll be lumpy. And we need to put our glue on here again. And I put this like this, line it up with this one, and then just fold that over and stick it down. Okay, leave those over there. Let's have a look. Okay, I need to stick something down. I did see I had I don't know where it's gone though. I did have a little piece of script that I could have stuck there. I have a little piece of old book page. Let's just stick that on there. That's I like that old book page, so that's all right. That can go in there. Okay, so I think we've done the hinging for this part, this signature. So let's have a look at the pages that we have. I might have this one first. And I'm just going to alternate them. I'm not going to size them or anything yet. Put a hinged one in. Just staggering them a little bit, these shorter pages. Put this nice big page in. Now I don't want two little pages together, so oh wait, I've got this one as well. So this one I might just fold it like that, and then I can do something on there. Let's put that in the center. And that one can go in there. Okay, that's number one. And I haven't even bothered looking at the size of my pages. Number two. What did I put on my pages? I've lost them. I put them there. Oh, they're under the glue thing. Oh my goodness, I thought, where have they gone? It's a mystery. Okay, number two. Number one over there. This one has a lot more smaller pages in it, doesn't it? Got one to hinge. Okay, so I could, I'm going to use this again. This does the job. Okay, so let's fold this over. I have this, I could hinge this one that way. I think I will do that. And I might glue that down there like that so I can keep that. Why I would want to keep it is beyond me, but I want to keep it. Because it's old. I like old stuff. Did you notice? I've always liked old stuff, ever since I was young. I haven't got enough glue there. If you know, I mean, there's probably grime on these things too, so they may not. If I were to notice that they weren't sticking so well, I would just add something down the center to help it along. And then I'm going to put this one on. See if there's glue there. I'm not going to say hate, but I dislike the glue enormously. It's scratchy and gross. Oh, and I ripped it. Well, we'll repair it. It's all right. It's all the glue's fault. Okay, so if I want this one, I want to see it though. Let's see. If I were to put that there. Oh no, it's not going to cover it too much. That's good. Okay, so I can put it the way I want to. Some people say they have trouble with their glue stick getting it to stick. Mine seems to stick. I'm very vigorous gluer. I do tend to put a lot of glue on my page. I push really hard. In fact, it's quite tiring at times because I push so hard. And I do get a lot of glue on there. So I've repaired that. I just need to repair it at the back now. But what I'm going to do too is just snip this down because it's sticky and fold it over. Okay. And then here we need to repair. We need to do a little repair there. I might, you know, Pam used a little bit of digitals in hers too. I did like that. So I've got this piece of paper. That's pretty. I could put that on there. No, I don't like that. I could put it down. I like it down there, and then I'll put something else. I should do that. I should put a little bit of digitals in there too because I love the digitals. So we'll look at that afterwards. And do I have it? I'm looking in my little garbage basket here for bits and pieces. Useful bits and pieces I'm looking for. Anyone who just turned the video on and didn't know anything about what's going on would think, what is she doing? That is just bizarre. Oh, what about some straw, not straw paper, let's just put a little piece of this paper. Just a little bit. Just a little pop of pink. There we go. There's my little repair. Because I need to keep those as well. Because I haven't kept any of those. I just use them all the time in projects and things. Okay, so that's that. Repair done. I ripped it and I repaired it. And snip off the bottom. And I think that can be my first page. That one. Yep, I think I definitely will add, maybe I'll even add like a straw paper in there. I definitely need to add a few digitals as well because I need to have places that I don't mind putting something on it because otherwise, I won't put that one. I'm sure you've got pieces of paper flying in your face. Yeah, I need to slip in some of those just so that I've got things that I can glue on because I might not want to cover all of these up. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough decisions. Tough. And we'll put that in there. I'll probably fold that up and create a pocket. And then we'll put in this one. We have a lot of small things in here, but I will slip in some other things afterwards, I think. And I think I'll have this one I don't even know why I would put it in, actually. I think I'll tuck that one in a pocket. That can go in a pocket. So this one actually has less pages. Let's put this in there as well. I might fold it. I could fold it actually like this. This is what you do to get a bit of height, because I've got a lot of small things. Fold it like that, and then we'll extend it with something else. Put that in there. In the beginning, it is all a bit messy. Isn't that lovely? I just love putting all the pages together. It's so much fun. And I nearly said, where are my other pages? And then I remembered I slipped them under here. This one, oh, this one has all little pages. Okay. So this one here, it's so dirty. It's really gross. I think I might put that one in the center. Will I turn it around that way? Or will I have it? I think I'll have it that way. I think I'll put that. No, let's put that one at the front, because we've got keep having all these old book pages. I'll just slide that one up so we can see it. This is all little, yeah. Have we? Oh, we haven't hinged that yet, have we? We'll put that one in there. That needs some work. Put this nice big. We've got one big one here. We'll put that one in. Put this in, and then we'll put the hinged in last. Okay, so we need to hinge. I can actually just glue that on there. Look, it's ready to go. We've got that lovely image. And of course, I'll probably do something on there and cover that up. It's just a place for things you like. Things you like. And that will go in the center here. Okay, so now we've got to figure out, and then I've put them just on top of it. I just flip them over, upside down. So I put them down. That's 1, 2, and 3. So that way I just pick them up, and that's my front. That's my first page. So let's grab our book. And of course, they're much bigger than what I need. I think I'll give my hands a clean. They're very dirty, touching all the dirty papers. But I'm not afraid of the dirty papers. Okay, put that in there. I might go downstairs and see if I've got an even bigger format one. So we'll start with, maybe we'll start with the last one. See how that's going to fit. No, that's going to be all right, that one. I don't mind if they overhang a bit. And these flappy bits are going to be folding up. Now that, I might, actually I think I'll fold those ones up that way and glue them up. I have another one there. No, that one came off. So I'm going to glue that actually in there. So we won't, so that one's fine. Now the second one is this one. And this has a lot of bits poking out. So that's the bottom. So let's have a look. All of those can fit. So I need to go to this page. I need to hinge that on something. This page is sticking out. So this page here, let's take that out. That page needs to fold up. And I'm going to glue it. I'll cut that there and we'll glue that. Well, why don't we do it now? There's no time like the present. It is at, no, yes, I'll cut it, but I won't glue it. I'll tell you why, because it's fragile paper. It's not rag paper, it's fragile. So I need to, I'll probably do a little bit of collaging or something on it and strengthen it. I might even rip those bits off and glue them onto something else and then put them on so that, at least that bit, so you can see the writing. So that's that. Now we need to deal with this. This wraps into this one. And I need to do this. So this one here, what I want to do is fold it up like so. And I might create, that's going to become a pocket, that bit there. And that bit is going to come off. And I'm going to hinge it with something else. So I need to find another page. I could actually even just stitch it in, which I think I might do. And I can probably glue that one down. I'll just fold that like so and glue it so it's stronger. Even though it's fairly strong. I can even attach something afterwards, which I might do that. I might do that. So I leave my options open. I mean, I highly recommend doing this. If you've got a group of things that you really love and you hoard, I think that if we do this, we'll be less likely to hoard the, what's left over. because, you know, I've got it in a box, all this stuff in a box and in piles. I've got paper everywhere. And I don't, you know, you need to put it somewhere that you're going to look at it, because I don't often get the box down and look at it. So I think that this needs to be done. So that's going to be attached to something afterwards. And I'm not going to worry about the width too much. I might even just leave that sticking out. I'll decide. But I think I'm more concerned about the height. So that one's done. Now this one has a lot of big papers in it. So they are hanging out a lot. I may fold those in. As I said, I'm more concerned about the height of this one. And this one, I think I will I'll fold it up. Whoops, it's very brittle paper. I'll fold it up. And I think I might just glue it. I'm going to snip the center out because that creates bulk. We don't want bulk, you know, where you're doing your stitching in. I might actually leave that for now, like that, because I could hinge something on there. I don't know. It gives me options. Just leave it. Don't make rash decisions straight away. So there we go. These are ready to go. They're not all the correct size, but it doesn't matter. So I just want to sort of flip it through. Let's just put them in. I might have too many pages. No, I've got plenty of room to grow in this book. That's what it's going to look like, but I like that. I probably won't. Oh yeah, that one's going to stick out a bit. That won't stick out. I'll fold that up. It's going to fold up. Excuse me. Fold up. Do as you're told. And that's going to fold. I might fold that the other way. Like that. We are going to have some sticking out bits, which is fine. And there's room to grow. Look at that. Plenty of room to grow. And so let's just have a flip through. And I'm going to do stuff here too. So we'll do this tomorrow. Just flip it through. We've organised the pages. I need to do work on here. And then I'm going to slowly go through what I've made for the 100-day project. I should have a bit of everything. I love that. And that way I can start putting things in once we've stitched it all together. Like Pam. And I will link Pam's video. I will link her video in the description box. I haven't put in any digitals. I might slip in, actually. I've got some pages ready. Where did I put them? Where have they all gone? I have a whole lot of stuff printed out. And I put it somewhere. Double-sided printed. This. That's not. Gosh, I annoy myself that I can't find things. I literally, I'm pretty sure I moved the stuff right before I turned the video on. I did. I removed the stuff from my space right before the video, and I cannot find it. Well, I'll have to find it and show you tomorrow. That's what I'll do. Yes. Okay, I'll find the pages. They're here somewhere. There's heaps of them. And I will show you tomorrow. But anyway, let's just quickly go through here. So look, all different sizes. I like the different sizes. I don't like everything to be all the same. I'm going to attach something there. Love that. I could do something on here, but I probably wouldn't do too much on that. Plain paper. This is going to be fun. Because these have been sitting downstairs, and Steph and I keep looking at them thinking, what are we going to do with those? Because they're special. It's all special stuff. I mean, that's 1927, but look how lovely it is. I should go down. I kept a few of the invoices. I haven't got, like, the beautiful decorated invoices. I've got some, but I don't have any more to really sell. Because I'm at hoard stage. I've sold all of the ones I'm willing to sell. So I should go down and get some of those and include them in a book as well. I mean, I told you I could make multiple books of pretty papers. So there we go. So I will be back tomorrow and we will work again on this Hoardsville journal. We're going to call it the Hoardsville Journal. And the idea came from Pam from Pandora's Junk Journals. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.